Hey everyone, Chris Swartz here with First Choice Mortgage Advisors, and I want to talk to you about how you can get the competitive edge by working with us here at First Choice Mortgage Advisors. So we have a new process because what we're finding in this market is it is so hard for our buyers to actually get a home under contract. So we are trying to figure out how do we give our buyers an advantage, and what we've come up with is our platinum pre-approval process. So if you're working with us as a buyer, or if you're a real estate agent and you're referring your buyers over to me, we are going to do everything we can to work with you to quickly get you platinum pre-approved. And so what that means is, if you come in to me in this market and you just fill out the online application and everything is squeaky clean, your income looks great, you're W-2 borrower, you have your savings in the bank and everything looks good, and we're not pushing the threshold of any qualification guidelines, I can, or any lender out there can, just quickly fire off a pre-approval, pre-qualification. I kind of use the terms interchangeably. We'll talk about that in another video, but for this video, you can go somewhere and quickly get that pre-approval, pre-qualification without really providing documents. So, let's say you get that information out there and then you get some information to your lender and they're like, oh, well, we didn't know that, this happened or that happened, but now that we have the documents, things change, your approval changes, how much you qualify changes, maybe if you're even qualified at all. So that's the last thing we want in this market. And that's the last thing that a seller wants. And in a seller's market, which is what we're in now, the sellers they're in the driver's seat, so to speak. So they want to minimize their risk to make sure that their home is sold without any, unnecessary stress or hiccups. So they're looking for the best offers. And what do? When buyers are submitting offers, they're calling the mortgage brokers, they're calling the lenders, and they're asking me, how well qualified is this buyer? Did you check their credit? Have you verified their employment? Have you looked at their bank account and their assets? What have you done to ensure me, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, that we're going to go to settlement, Chris? And I tell every one of my buyers that, hey, let's get platinum pre-approved. Let's turn in all the income documentation. We're going to give you a short list of documentation, send you a secure link. You're going to upload that. My team here is going to review it to make sure that all the information that you put in the application matches the documentation, to make sure that if we do see any hiccups or potential hiccups, we get them addressed up front. So when that agent calls me now, I can say, well, our buyer's platinum pre-approved, and we've done a few things. Number one, of course, we pulled credit, and then we verify their assets, we verify their employment. We also take it a step further, and we have our buyers, fill out all of the information that the listing agent is going to ask me. It's all actually captured in the loan process, and we're going to take that to our automated underwriting system, and we're going to run it through the underwriting system to make sure that basically we get an underwriting approval. Because if we get an underwriting approval and the documentation checks out, well, that thing's going to fly through underwriting. If there's any hiccups there, we can actually get it to an underwriter. But in most cases, it's not necessary. But either way, so we're going to have it pre-underwritten. We're going to review all the documents, and we're going to get you platinum pre-approved. And we're going to give you a certificate that lets the listing agent on the house that you're trying to buy know that you're platinum pre-approved. And we're going to proactively call that agent to let them know what we've done to ensure that they get to settlement. So if you're looking to get platinum pre-approved and get the advantage over your competition out there in this crazy market, just reach out. All of my contact information is below. We'll talk to you about this, and hopefully this will get you into that next house. So any questions, please reach out. Again, Chris Swartz, First Choice Mortgage Advisors. I look forward to connecting with you soon.